Hello and welcome back to TCG Love, and in front of me I have everything that is still left from my last month of Bloomburrow videos. This is all the bulk, all the valuable rare mythics are sold or still on sale on card market, but I still want to go through all of this stuff because there's a few interesting things that I want to tell you guys, and we will see if I made my money back on Bloomburrow or not. So I spent 3,000 euros on Bloomburrow. And in here you will find stuff from 5 collector booster boxes, 6 play booster boxes, 6 bundles, and 4 pre-release packs, and of course all the precons that I bought. I'll tell you guys a little bit about that as well. We'll take a look at my Google Sheet, and I want to tell you a few things that I found here that are interesting. So what I did here, we have all the comments here, in the colors and the uncommons here, and I already picked a bunch of cards from here and compiled complete sets. So in these packs we have complete common sets, and here's complete common sets in foil. There are 3 of those. Here are the complete uncommon sets. I have 5 of those. These go for like 15 euros. These common sets go for 3 euros on card market. The foils are a little bit more, but yeah, we will take a look at all of this in the Google Sheet as well a little bit later. I have complete sets of the basic lands, so these are pretty cool, and I still have a bunch of basic lands here over, and I'll also tell you what I want to do with those to try to squeeze, you know, the last the last drops of money from all of this bulk, because I did not break even yet. Yeah, there's a few things I want to show you guys. I'll quickly grab some stuff here before I go to my Google Sheet. First of all, I wanted to show you that there is a big discrepancy in uncommons. So we have a few uncommons that are quite often, and then a few that are very few. I only have, for example, 3 bushy bodyguards here, and then I have still a bunch of clifftop lookouts here, for example. So there's a big discrepancy in uncommons specifically, and you can also see that in my Google Sheet when I show you in a second as well. Then you have an overview of all of them. So it's a little bit weird. That's something I noticed only in Bloomburrow. I don't remember this being the case in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Obviously there's some, you know, variance, but usually the uncommon amounts is the same for most uncommons. But here there's a really big variance. There's a few uncommons. I think I have one here that is only 1 left, and then yeah, you can see there's a few cards that have a lot of copies and a few cards that have way less. I guess that's another side effect of play boosters. Maybe they have to do some uncommons more rare or less rare to balance out the gameplay. I don't know, something like that. What I also wanted to show you guys is a little bit the quality of the cards. For example, here in the Salvation Swan, you can see the coloring is a little bit different. I noticed that on a few cards as well. This Woodland Showcase, you can tell nicely, but yeah, here for example, Portent of Calamity, the blues are different. I don't know exactly why. It's also something that I noticed. Some cards kind of faded, some not. I guess most of you guys already know that. Scrap Shooter here as well. The greens are a little bit different, even though it's the same card, but it's still something I kind of wanted to mention. I also, obviously, I already mentioned that in my video for the precons, but I bought 6 sets of these precons, and I'm gonna show you as well how the money looked there. But what I also did is swap out the basics with these full art basics in here and pimp out a little bit the decks, so that's quite fun. I like that, and I still have a bunch of basics left, so yeah. I got a bunch of these basic lands, and I swapped up the boring basics from these precons with these full arts, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at the Google Sheet, and I will show you there how much money I still need to squeeze out to break even. All right, so here, this is the Google Sheet that you can also find in my description. There's a link to it. You can always check out what I do here. And this is all the Bloomburrow stuff. And if we sum up what I paid, so this is everything that I paid versus all the cards that I sold, you can see I'm still quite in the red. 500 euros that I still need to squeeze out all of this. I don't know if I can do it, but yeah, you can see the most money I lost is in these play boosters. The collector boosters were pretty nice most of the time, so that's not too bad. I don't know why this one was so cheap. That's horrible. It's even worse than this one. And the bundles, also anywhere where there are play boosters, I lost quite a bit of money, so that's not very nice. I have 3 play boosters here that I don't know if I forgot to upload the video. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it before this video or not, but yeah, there's still one video with 3 pre-release packs. The Precons went very well. We can isolate them quickly here. So if I sum up what I paid for the Precons, I bought 6 complete sets of these commander decks, and I paid 750 euros for them. And I already sold the singles for 886 euros. So that's 130 bucks in the green with the Precons. And I even managed to keep 1 set for myself. So I bought 6, I sold 5, and I managed to keep 1 set for myself. Not even for free, even better than for free. It's kind of Wizards paid me 130 euros to keep 4 complete commander decks. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I did some gejang here, you can see I subtracted here, but the math should be accurate. So yeah, 130 bucks in the plus with all the Precons that I sold, and I even managed to keep 1. The sample packs make me 43 bucks. So yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, let's quickly get back the total here. 3,000 versus 2.5k, and you can see I don't really have much left that is still sellable. There's maybe 20 bucks for Shadowfang, 3 City Swords, like maybe 60 bucks for these ones. There's a bunch of smaller cards. These are all the cards that are still on sale. These are from the Precons. Actually, some of them rose in price. That's actually also very interesting. I'm gonna show you guys in a second as well. But yeah, not much here to sell. I sold all the fancy anime raised foil already, so there's not much money in here. The only valuable cards I still have left are these. That's of course a lot of money. This one doesn't sell. Like, I cannot sell this one. It's already dropped to 20 bucks. Still nobody buys it. Elish Norn probably is gonna drop to 300 before I sell it. Trafalgar Law 500 before I sell it. So yeah, there's almost 1,000 bucks in here as well. But that doesn't count. That's not Bloomburrow. We only care about Bloomburrow. And if I look at these cards that I still have left here, that's maybe 100 bucks here. So we still have 400 bucks to go. Let's see what else I'm doing here. All right. First of all, I want to show you guys what I did with the Precons. And I sold most of it. These blue ones are cards that are unique to the set. So they're the first prints, they are not reprints. And I want to keep them, most of them that are still cheap, because I thought maybe they will rise in price, you know, in a month. And most of them didn't. I got lucked out a few times. But this one, for example, it was above $1, so I sold it. But look at this, it rose in price quite a bit, and now it's now it's sold for $8 each. So there's a few still that I missed. I shouldn't have sold it. Maybe still keep it, but yeah, most of these reprints don't rise in price. These are reprints. They are on the market for a long time. I only cared about cards that are unique to Bloomburrow, you know, but yeah, that's why I colored them blue to mark them, but most of them did not rise in price. This is the other Precon. A few of them did though. For example, Fortune Teller Talent. When I first opened it, it was 68 cents. Now you can see it's $3.47. I already tried to sell them. Oh, I already sold 2. So that was quite fast. So this one was kind of a win. I don't know if it was worth it in the end or not to lose out on... Actually, they didn't drop that much. Let's see, Communal Brew. I already sold it. Either way, even if I didn't sell them, like Tempt with Bunnies, for example, was 60 cents. Now it's still 60 cents. So I didn't even lose much money, but yeah. I kept them because I thought maybe they'll rise in price. And some of them did, so that's pretty nice. Hazel's Brewmaster was 80 cents, now it's almost $4. Gourmet Talent was 50 cents, now it's almost $4. So yeah, I don't know if it was worth it in the end or not. Either way, that's not important. So let me show you guys again what I did here. So here I have complete sets of basic lands. And of course, as I showed you, complete sets of commons, uncommons, foil comment sets. I even have complete sets of tokens. These are also surprisingly complete token sets sell well on card market. You can sell them in sets. Here are complete sets of basic lands that are not full art, but yeah, let's ignore these for now. Don't really care about them. And here I have all my bulk. So I have 5 uncommon sets that I want to sell. I'm gonna put them here. You can find the bulk tab all the way down there in the corner. I don't know if you can see it on screen. But yeah, these uncommon sets I already sold one, you can see, for 15 euros each. So I still have 4 to go. So that's around 75 euros here. The common sets are a little bit cheaper, obviously. The non-foil are $3. The foil ones go for $10. Maybe I'm the cheapest still. I'm from Germany, so maybe $10. So yeah, what I did here as well, you can even the most right tab, you probably can't see it in the screen, but the tab beside the bulk, you can see my mouse in the corner on the right. There's another tab, rest, and here I collected every single bulk card that I still have left. So let's take a look at the lands. So I have all 20 lands here, right? These are all the cards that I already compiled, all the sets, complete sets that I already compiled here. Then I have here still a few cards left, right? So orange is foil. So what I did is I bought all of these cards that I still have missing here, in this case foils, so that I can make 2 more complete sets in foil. And then I still have some cards missing here. I put some foils on here, whatever. I'll make some sets that have a few foils in them. I'll sell them as non-foils, whatever. I lose some foils. And I also bought some cards here as well, so I can compile complete sets. So that's what I do also with the uncommons here. That's the same principle. These are all the uncommons. And you can also see here the uncommons, what I said earlier, right? Like wear down, so many wear downs. Almost no Fireglass Mentor. And of course, I have these complete sets, right? So you have to imagine 5 more rows to the right here. I didn't do the same with the lands as here. Like I don't have the compiled sets here. So you have to imagine 5 more rows in between here, but I cut them out. So, but either way, this is what is left, like a bunch of uncommons that are quite often, and then a bunch of uncommons that are quite rare. The rarity varies quite a bit. With the commons, it's not that bad. You can see here, there's not much variance here. That can be maybe randomness, I don't know. It seems fine to me. But the uncommons, yeah, you can clearly see that some uncommons are way more common than some other uncommons. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because gameplay balancing, whatever. So yeah, what I do is I buy all of these still missing cards to compile complete sets to sell them. And then I have less bulk left and squeeze out a few more bucks. So what I calculated is, I also put it in the bulk here, you can see. I spent now 45 euros on all of that, all of these cards, so that I can compile a few more common sets, a few more uncommon sets, and basic land sets. I spent 45 euros on it. So that's minus, so that's why the total bulk amount here, oops, that's not correct. It should start at B5, of course, because I already sold some bulk here. I sold the dice from the bundles. They sold quite quick, $3 each, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, so this is all of the bulk. I also have Patchwork Banner. There's a few uncommons at the roast that are quite high in price, so I I put them up yesterday and they sold immediately. These are all uncommons, Patchwork Banner. These are still the uncommons that I had left. I didn't need them to complete the complete sets, but yeah. They sold quite quick. So this is the bulk side. Yeah, $8 currently. And I calculated out if all the bulk sells at the current price, it's gonna be $500. So if that sells well, all of it, I probably break even. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. You can always check my Google Sheet. I'll keep you up to date. I'll put the bulk tab like here for Assassin's Creed here as well later on, and then we will see. But yeah, I guess that's basically what I wanted to say, what I wanted to show you. I hope it was interesting. I can show you a little bit of what is left here with the bulk. Maybe these cards, well, most of these are reprints. They're probably not gonna rise in price. But this is all of the fancy rares that I still have left. These are all the bulk rares that I still have left. A bunch of rares You can sell bulk, you can sell rares in bulk on card market, 50 rares. I don't know what they go for, maybe $5 or $10, whatever. I'll probably do that at one point, but for now I just collect a bunch of rares in my in my shelf, in my closet. I still have from 2 years a bunch of rares and bulk stuff. Then I maybe will compile and stuff like that. Tokens, don't sleep on tokens. They also sell well in sets, especially. There are a few tokens that are actually worth something. I don't know if they're in here, but these are all the foil tokens. I'm not gonna use tokens anymore as protection for my cards. Oh, obviously. Wait. The most important part, of course, I didn't even show this. This is in my shelf now. So this is whatever is left for my collection. So let's go through that. I have all the white cards here, and I usually pick the foil ones for the uncommons and commons. I want always a copy of each card. And that's what I basically have here. Every common and uncommon in foil. That's what I managed to do, so that's pretty nice. A few rares were there in between, you can probably see that. All right, let's go. What we have here. These are the blue ones. So yeah, every common and uncommon in foil. Most of these foils, I picked the Play Booster foil version because those look way better, the foiling, than the Collector Booster Box foils. The Collector Booster Packs foils, of course. The black. I'll go a bit quicker from them. And man, it's so nice to see these artworks. I don't know, when I open packs, I don't really pay much attention at the common and uncommon artworks. But once I start sorting them, I only start appreciating the beautiful artworks on these commons and uncommons. The red cards. We'll get to the fancy stuff soon. So yeah, I even have a Season of the Bolt. Maybe I should sell it. I don't know why it happened to be here. It's maybe $2 or something. It's a little bit, I don't know. I don't like to sell mythics like these for $2 or less. Feels a little bit bad. Feels like it's not worth it. Should keep it. Here are all the greens. I guess you can see the foiling, right? Pretty nice. All right, let's see what I have here next. Obviously, I also keep booster wrappers. These are just the wrappers. Yeah, of course, multicolor. Multicolor, maybe artifacts are in here as well. Nope. Actually, I think Zoraline is worth something. I don't know if the non-foil is worth something. I might go through this. I'll probably use Mana Box, my scanner, to manage my collection as well here. And the basic lands I have as well, of course. Every basic land in foil here. And yeah, remember, if I break even in the end, all of this stuff is basically for free. That's why I started doing all of this stuff with Magic, like probably 3 years ago. I just want a bunch of free Magic stuff. And we got all the art cards, some of them signed. I don't have every art card, so I don't have a complete set of art cards, unfortunately. Probably need to buy more play boosters to do that, but that's not worth it. Or maybe buy them as singles, whatever. So art cards are pretty cool. Alright, now we have all the showcases here, and as I already showed you in one of my videos, I kept every season of full art for my collection, just because I love them so much. The artwork is beautiful. Man, I hope I don't get blood on my cards here. But yeah, I have all the seasons, so maybe that's also like $20 in here in these seasons. They're not cheap, but you know, I allowed myself to keep some. And I don't think I need them to break even in the end. So we got a bunch of woodland showcases, then a bunch of full arts here. And extended art, rares. Most of these are rares. Actually, yeah, all of them are rares. And of course, these ones are also in the precons, but in foil. So I have a bunch of non-foil ones. I just kept in, I don't know. And in the end, I have every token in foil as well. Some of them are worth something. But yeah. These tokens are weird, like there's a double-sided rabbit token. This is cool. I think this is from the Precons, but I just still kept it. Arena code, this is already used. And then I kept even the art, like the ads and art cards, whatever. Anything that is unique goes into this box, and this box goes into my shelf. Alright, what else I want to show you guys? I showed you my Precons. Obviously I have all the starter decks also. I kept also the 2 starter decks, just in case, you know, maybe somebody comes that doesn't know Magic and I can teach him Magic with these starter decks. These are worth a little bit here as well. There's a little bit of money in here and there, but I hope I can break even without selling these. I really like to keep these. All right, so I guess that's it. I'm gonna put this box now in this perfect fit shelf. Oh no, jang, and now it's here in my collection. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. All right, so that's it. I don't think I wanted to tell you guys anything else. These are all the cards that I still have left here, all those secret layers, so there's a little bit money off there as well. And secret layers is always a nice bonus. It sells quite well. I make some money back there, so I don't think I'm gonna be broke after this, so that's nice. That's always a good sign. Probably gonna break even one way or the other. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's a little bit of a different video. You cannot claim any coins here. I should have said it maybe in the beginning. But yeah, let me know if you want to have like a little recap of the set for each set after Duskborn as well, if you like this video. And yeah, check the link in the description to Games Island. They're gonna send me 2 more collector booster boxes for Duskborn. I already made the deal. So we got some more giveaways there. So yeah, check the link in the description to Duskborn, to Games Island, and support the giveaways that are coming with Duskborn. So let's say thank you to my Patreons as well: Jonas B, Sebastian, Chris Renaud, Bert Houses, George Camplido, Scusi, and Galaxy. I'm not gonna... The Patreon tier changed, by the way, again. I'm not gonna call you guys out anymore at the end of the video. I'm gonna have credits, and then you will see your name there. So maybe that's the last time that I call my patrons out. Man, I love having these Precons as well here. That's probably like 200 bucks here as well, that I basically get for free if I break even with all these complete sets. And yeah, all right. Peace out, guys. See you next time. There's still a few videos coming up before Duskborn, so look forward to that.